Welcome to our Hong Kong brief program. Today, we have some exciting stories lined up for you. First up, our adorable baby panda twins in Hong Kong are starting to show off their unique features, capturing the hearts of many and sparking interest in a booming panda economy that could boost tourism and merchandise sales in the city. Next, we'll dive into the financial world where caution is in the air as Chinese stocks face a potential weekly loss ahead of a crucial government briefing. Investors are on the edge of their seats, waiting to see if Finance Minister Lan Foan will unveil a fiscal stimulus package that could shake things up. And finally, we spotlight an inspiring story of sustainability as entrepreneur Edmund Chan Ka-ming transforms desert land into fertile farmland with his innovative tiger nut product, Tiga Milk. His efforts are not only addressing lactose intolerance but also promoting sustainable agriculture and community empowerment. Please stay tuned for more detailed coverage. South China Morning Post: the excitement surrounding Hong Kong's panda cubs continues to grow as they approach 2 months old, with distinct features starting to emerge. Ocean Park has shared delightful glimpses of the twins, showcasing the elder sister's playful antics while asleep and highlighting the unique black vests forming on their backs. This surge in panda interest has ignited discussions about cultivating a panda economy in the city, leading to the introduction of themed merchandise and desserts at the park. From panda dolls to Halloween-themed items, the retail scene is buzzing with creativity. Meanwhile, other regions like Chengdu and South Korea have successfully harnessed the panda phenomenon to boost tourism and local economies, with impressive revenue generated from panda-related activities and merchandise. South China Morning Post: in the world of finance, Chinese stocks are experiencing a downturn as investors await a crucial government press conference that could unveil a significant fiscal stimulus package. The CSI 300 index has dipped, marking a potential weekly loss, while smaller companies are feeling the brunt of the sell-off. As the market anticipates announcements from Finance Minister Lan Foan, there is a palpable sense of caution among investors. The introduction of new companies into the market has brought some excitement, with impressive stock surges, but the overall mood remains tense as the market braces for potential disappointments in the upcoming fiscal announcements. South China Morning Post: entrepreneur Edmund Chan Ka-ming is making waves with his innovative approach to sustainable agriculture through the cultivation of tiger nuts, which he has transformed into a nutritious dairy alternative known as Tiga Milk. Driven by personal lactose intolerance, Chan's mission not only addresses dietary needs but also combats desertification in China. By empowering farmers and promoting environmentally friendly practices, his company, Meet the Next, is creating job opportunities and educating communities about biotechnology and sustainability. Chan's efforts have earned him recognition as a finalist for the Spirit of Hong Kong Awards, reflecting his commitment to making a positive impact on both the environment and the lives of those involved in the production process. South China Morning Post reports that the University of Hong Kong, HKU, has significantly increased its intake of non-local students for the 2023-2024 academic year, admitting over 1,200 first-year students from outside the city, marking a 50% rise from the previous year. Approximately half of these students come from mainland China, but HKU maintains that the diversity of its student body remains stable, with students arriving from around 60 different countries. The increase in non-local students is facilitated by the Hong Kong government's decision to double the quota for publicly funded universities. Professor Bennett Yim Cheekin emphasized the importance of balancing academic merit and diversity, while also calling for more government support for accommodation and scholarships to attract top talent. In another development, the South China Morning Post highlights the debut of the World Games series in Hong Kong, which is seen as a pivotal moment for the city to establish itself as a host for large-scale multi-sport events. With over 13,000 tickets sold or distributed for the 3-day event, which includes competitions in wushu, cheerleading, and roller sports, local lawmakers believe this event will help Hong Kong gain valuable experience in hosting diverse sporting competitions. Lawmaker Vincent Ching Wing Shun noted the need for the city to enhance its capabilities in organizing such events, while fellow legislator Adrian Pedro Ho King Hong pointed out the unique challenges of coordinating multi-sport events compared to single-sport competitions. The event is expected to raise Hong Kong's profile in the international sporting community and attract more future competitions. Lastly, the South China Morning Post reminisces about the historical visit of former Canadian Prime Minister Pierre Trudeau to China in 1973, where he met with Chairman Mao Zedong. Trudeau's visit was marked by a warm welcome from Chinese youth and significant media coverage, including praise for Canada's role in global affairs. After concluding his official state visit in China, Trudeau made a brief stop in Hong Kong, accompanied by his wife and son, Justin. This visit underscored the growing diplomatic relations between Canada and China during a time of shifting global dynamics, highlighting Trudeau's recognition of Mao as one of the century's great leaders and emphasizing discussions on international issues, including the Middle East. South China Morning Post reports that Hong Kong fund managers are actively targeting investors in the Middle East and Southeast Asia, capitalizing on the recent market rally in Hong Kong. Samu Chun Sing, the newly elected chairman of the Hong Kong Investment Funds Association, emphasized the importance of Hong Kong's role as a global financial hub, stating that the current market sentiment presents a prime opportunity for fund houses to expand their reach. Despite recent volatility in the Hang Seng Index, with a notable slump followed by a rebound, the overall trading activity has surged, indicating increased interest from international investors. You highlighted the potential for cross-border fund trading and the upcoming listings of Hong Kong exchange-traded funds on the Saudi Stock Exchange, which could facilitate connections between Gulf traders and Hong Kong stocks. South China Morning Post also provides an update on the latest football matches, noting England's surprising defeat to Greece in the UEFA Nations League, which marks a challenging period for interim coach Lee Carsley. This loss came after England's relegation to Group B, with a last-minute goal from Greece sealing the match at 2-1. Meanwhile, Erling Haaland continues to shine for Norway, setting a new national record for goals scored, while Japan secured a strong victory over Saudi Arabia in World Cup qualifiers. The article further touches on other international matches, including a thrilling draw between Italy and Belgium, and highlights the ongoing Women's T20 World Cup, where West Indies is making significant progress towards the semifinals. South China Morning Post chronicles the illustrious career of Jackie Chung, one of the four heavenly kings of Cantopop, whose journey from a reservations officer to a pop music icon is marked by numerous accolades and a lasting impact on Hong Kong's entertainment scene. Chung gained fame in the early 1990s with his soulful ballads and has since expanded his repertoire to include acting in over 70 films. His resilience is evident in his comeback after a slump in sales, leading to a string of hits that solidified his status in the mandopop market. Chung's innovative spirit is reflected in his ventures into musical theater and diverse music styles, including jazz and English-language albums. Even after 4 decades, he remains a vibrant figure in the industry, continuing to tour and release new music, showcasing his enduring popularity and commitment to his craft. South China Morning Post highlights the enduring friendship between Travis Kelce and Eric Jones, who have been inseparable since childhood in Ohio. Their bond was forged through shared experiences in youth sports, with Kelce often playing up a grade to join Jones's brother's basketball team. As they transitioned into adulthood, they became roommates and collaborated on various business ventures, including Kelce Crazies, which provided merchandise for Kelce's athletic brand. Jones, who has ventured into fashion with his streetwear line, Homebred Legends, has always supported Kelce, even meeting his new partner, Taylor Swift, and celebrating her successes on social media. In another report, South China Morning Post details Hong Kong's disappointing football match against Liechtenstein, which ended in a 1-0 defeat. This loss marked a significant moment as Liechtenstein broke their own lengthy winless streak, having not won a match in 41 attempts prior to this game. The defeat also represents a setback for Hong Kong manager Ashley Westwood, who had previously enjoyed a brief undefeated run. Despite being ranked higher than Liechtenstein in FIFA standings, Hong Kong struggled to capitalize on their advantages, leaving fans disappointed. Lastly, South China Morning Post discusses the departure of Ashley Hansen, Meghan Markle's spokesperson, who is launching her own PR firm while continuing to represent the Sussexes. Hansen has been a pivotal figure in the couple's public relations efforts, contributing to major projects like Harry's memoir and their Netflix docuseries. As she embarks on this new chapter with her firm, 3 Gate Strategies, both Markle and Prince Harry express their pride and support for her entrepreneurial journey. Hansen's loyalty to the Sussexes has been unwavering, particularly during challenging times, as she stands by them amidst media scrutiny and staff turnover within their team. South China Morning Post reports on the rising K-pop star Heron from the group New Jeans, who has captivated audiences since her debut in July 2022. With chart-topping hits like Attention, New Jeans has solidified their place in the global music scene, ranking as the 8th best-selling artist in 2023 according to IFPI. Heron, who became a global ambassador for Dior, showcases her fashion prowess with chic monochrome outfits. To emulate her sophisticated style, one can consider pairing a Magda Butrym necklace, a Dior backpack, Valentino skirts, Tod's boots, and an Emporio Armani t-shirt for a polished look reminiscent of the young idol. In another feature, the South China Morning Post introduces David Miller, the husband of Hollywood producer Ryan Murphy, known for his work on shows like Glee and American Horror Story. As Murphy juggles a demanding schedule with the launch of multiple shows, Miller, a freelance photographer and commercial location manager, plays a supportive role in their family life. The couple, who met in 1996 but began dating in 2010, share 3 sons and have remained relatively private about their personal lives. Their bond deepened after they made a significant donation to Children's Hospital LA, inspired by the care their son received during a health crisis, illustrating their commitment to both family and philanthropy. The Sydney Morning Herald highlights the current state of the Australian stock market, which is expected to open lower following a retreat in U.S. markets influenced by unexpected inflation and unemployment data. The S&P 500 and Dow Jones Industrial Average both saw declines after reaching record highs. With the Federal Reserve's decisions on interest rates in focus, the latest reports indicate that inflation has slowed slightly but remains higher than economists anticipated. As traders navigate the implications of economic data, energy stocks have shown resilience, driven by rising oil prices. Meanwhile, Hong Kong's Hang Seng Index experienced volatility, reflecting ongoing hopes for economic stimulus amid fluctuating market conditions. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.